Are you having trouble finding the grip on this high-speed circuit, or are you tired of watching your rivals run off into the distance? Well, fret no more, because we are back with episode 2 of League Racers Insight. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of League Racers Insights, the show that is dedicated to helping you be the fastest that you can be. This week we head to the desert in Sakhir for the Bahrain Grand Prix around the Bahrain International Circuit. This 5.4km circuit is full of long straights and heavy braking zones, providing numerous opportunities for overtakes as well as wheel-to-wheel action. Let's have a look at the track. So coming down the main straight now, this very long main straight all the way up towards 330 kilometers an hour, just braking just before the 100-meter board for turn number 1. Going down to second gear, short shifting up to third using all the apex curbing at turn 2, and then the apex curve at turn 3 as well. Then the second of 3 DRS zones, so we make our way up the hill towards turn 4, braking just around the 100-meter board down to third gear to try and get some extra rotation, just clipping the apex there slightly, using all the track available on the exit to make your way into sector 2, turn 5, 6, being sure to just keep the car nice and stable. Now down into turn 8, second gear, short shifting up to third, avoiding the curb on the left-hand side. Now into the hardest brake zone of the track, turns 9 and 10, down into second gear, being sure not to lock that left inside front. And now the third of the 3 DRS zones, going up through the gears all the way up to 8th gear, approaching 320 kilometers an hour, braking around the 100-meter board for turn 11, keeping it nice and flowing. Turn 12, be sure not to touch the inside curbing, otherwise you will be spinning the car, using all the track on the entry to 13 as we make our way into the third and final sector of the lap. Now up through the gears once again to the final 2 corners, braking just as the curbing starts, all the 100-meter board down into third gear for 14, being sure to get on the power nice and early through 15 flat out, DRS wide open, and that's a lap around Bahrain International Circuit. Now, let's talk about the strategy. The most common one seen is the soft to hard strategy, the one stop providing drivers with a better track position and cleaner road to have a nice and stable car. However, we find the best strategy is the one stop using the 2 harder compound of tyres. If you are starting in the back 10 or feel you have enough pace to close the gap in qualifying, then this is the way to go. Before we go, we just have a few tips and tricks to keep in mind in your preparations. Traction zones make up the majority of the circuit, so be sure to be careful getting on throttle. Setup changes like increasing the rear wing or softening the rear suspension can also help with this. If you are on the soft to hard strategy, remember to look after the tyres. The rears get really worn very quickly due to the abundance of the traction zones. There are some tricky braking zones on this track, such as the one at turns 9 and 10. It is important to keep the car as straight as you can under braking to avoid locking the inside front. We feel the best overtaking opportunity is the braking zone into turn 4, however the track is plentiful with overtaking spots, like at turns 1, 8, 11, and 14. That is all from us today, and we hope you found this helpful. Next week, we will tackle the Hanoi Street Circuit in Vietnam. We hope to see you then.